All right, 2 card goes up. And we turn it over to 1. It's going to go sideways. And the gate is down. Here we go. A full gate of Mini Senior 2 charging up the start straight. And that's going to be Ryder DeFrancesco grabbing the whole shot. The 105 of Reverend Gordon in second down the hill. Preston Bays Fluke third. Noah Viney fourth. And the 222 of Caden Smith coming down the hill in fifth. Bays Fluke makes his way to second, and he's going to set his sights on the 199. They ran in separate divisions earlier in the day. Let's see how they match up together. All right, leaders coming out of the new section. There's the Monster Energy Team Green Ride, the Pro Circuit Kawasaki of Ryder D trying to get away at the front of the pack. Bays Fluke got to stay with him. Yeah, it looks like it's still Gordon and Viney third and fourth as they come out of the Jeremy's Pad tree turn. So Ryder D running that number 1 plate here. He took home a whole gaggle of bears with him last year. That's how you get that number 1 plate. Bays Fluke and Gordon still second and third. And Caden Smith fourth. Noah Viney drops down to fifth. Landon Peppard sixth. Parker Ross seventh. Gage Ripplinger is eighth. Blake Parker ninth. And Jeremy Vipani, the 75, going to round out the top 10. So there's Ryder D, there's Preston Bays Fluke. Whoa, the 222 of Caden Smith. He was feet off the pegs, helmet over the front fender, able to gather it back up. So Caden Smith, scary moment there at the top of the hill. He was able to get that bike under him. And we'll see if Bays Fluke can track down the 199. Ryder D off on the far right side. So there's the 199 Kawasaki. Ryder D making the charge down the Mammoth Freeway. Gap last time was 2.8. It looks like he is getting away from Bays Fluke. And he does stretch the lead out to a little over 4 seconds. So Ryder D riding that rear fender all the way to the top of the hill as he is putting maximum horsepower to the ground. So the Monster Energy Pro Circuit Team Green rider, he just continues to get away from the 28 of Basefuglk. Solid charge for Revan Gordon. He hangs on to third. Caden Smith now going to deal with Parker Ross. Smith trying to hang on to fourth. Ross, and looks like it is Revan Gordon right behind him, so he's got two riders he's got to worry about.
Hey, Don, pretty cool thing down here. Brock Smith went down pretty hard right by the Lucas Oil Pavilion, and he went off the track. The medics checked him out, and he's like, I want to finish. He went back out, and he's on his bike. He's on the track again.
Nice. That is a never say die spirit right there. So a gentle breeze starting to blow over the Mammoth Motocross track here. And Ryder D just continues to stretch the lead out. He is getting away. So it looked like Basefuglk was going to have something for him at the beginning of the race, but Preston is now 8.1 seconds back, and Ryder D just continues to slam down the fast laps. 2:11 that time around to Basefuglk's 2:15. That is not difficult math to do.
Look at that, Parker Ross just moving up into fourth place, dropping Caden Smith down to fifth.
Yeah, Ross has been battling with Smith and Peppard. He's been trying to work his way up towards the 105, but he's got a little bit of ground to cover. And there he is on the 105, so he was able to cover that ground quickly. And he is now all over the 105 of Revan Gordon. And Ross gets him on the right side, so Parker Ross takes the third spot away from Revan Gordon. So 3 laps in the books, working lap number 4. There's Ryder D to the Jeremy's Pad tree turn. We should see the white flag the next time he makes his way to the finish line. And there is the 199. He's got that red number 1 plate. White flag is out. So DeFrancisco to the top of the hill here on the final lap. Basefuglk, Ross, Gordon, and Smith through the top 5. And Parker Ross putting in his fastest lap of the race there that time around, a 2:13 for Ross. That matches the pace of the leader and a little quicker than the guy running just ahead of him. So Parker Ross has got a shot at Preston Baysfluke here on the final lap. And there is your leader, the Kawasaki ride of Rider D, charging down to the Jeremy's Pad tree turn. Baysfluke and Ross coming into that section, and Ross continues to charge after second. We might see some fireworks in the finish line turn. So you lead one more trip down the Mammoth Freeway. The checkered flag is going to come out. That's going to be the race win here in Mini Senior 2. And the win in the final for the Pro Circuit Monster Energy Team Green Ride of Rider DiFrancesco. And Preston Baysfluke is going to hang on to second. Parker Ross looked like he was on the hunt on the final lap, but did not have enough time. So we're going to let the number one, the Kawasaki ride of Rider D, roll himself up onto the victory podium down there. And it is going to be time to send it down to the AmeriCorps SMX podium, right alongside the Lucas Oil Pavilion. And Gary going to get a chance to talk to our moto winner here in the Mini Senior 2. And I'll send it down to you, Gary.
Thank you very much, Don. Ryder and his team getting things dialed in up here on the podium. Ryder D, here's your moto medal. Congratulations. Tell me about that ride out there, and congratulations winning Mini Senior.
Got off to a good start. My down-up tires are looking up well. Just rode my race, and last two laps I had a front flat, so it's pretty scary. Had to jump everything, but got up to this championship, and the gold bears feel good. So got one gold bear, and gonna try to get more.
When did you get the front flat tire?
2 laps to go.
Oh man! Thank your sponsors.
My mom and dad, Mom Kankakua, Monster Energy Pro Kawasaki, Fox, Sky Goggles, Dump Tires, Alpine Star Boots, all the Pro Circuit guys, all the Cali guys. It's hard to make a bike riding up in the altitude, so they've been working all weekend, and can't thank them enough.
All right, congratulations to Ryder D, number one winner of the Mini Senior. Don, I'm going to send it back to you up on the Tom White Sky Deck, bud.
All right, thank you, Gary.